Hi, Pep. I just wonder if you could explain why you played Raheem on the left in the second half and how you thought he played altogether.
Well, we saw in the first half the space there behind the holding midfielders and behind the holding midfielders because they jump too high. It was a big gap in that position, and believe we can contact with his high pressing. High pressing, we control with feel like he's good in the first reception, first control, and we can do it after you have the ability to run in behind from Raheem. Like it's the best that we have in our team. That's why we decide to switch the positions to feel to help to be involved in the build up and after have a good runners in the sides.
Well, Dave McDonald.
Hi, Pep. You said just then you're very lucky to have Bernardo Silva. There were suggestions in the summer that he maybe wanted to leave the club. How close did he come to potentially leaving? And what have you been able to do as a manager to kind of make him feel that this is the right place for him to express his talent and the right place for him to fulfill everything he wants?
No, we know how we want him. We know how we love him. But at the same time, not just Bernardo, all of them. I said many times in my last press conference, I said the same. I want the best of them, and they have to be happy to be here to perform well. And he had that feeling, but it could not be possible. We are fortunate of that. We are lucky of that because he's a player so important for us. He can play in 4 or 5 different positions and always. It's so intelligent. Bernardo is so intelligent, and the intelligent players can play everywhere. So because there are players, I said last day, I just can play in this position. I am winger, or I am a striker, or I am a holding midfielder, or I am central defender. Bernardo is a football player, and the football player can play in everywhere. And that's why it's in this level, just I know will be lows in the season because it's impossible to maintain this level during the season, but I encourage him to continue like this because I'm pretty sure playing that level he will be happy and happier and he will be enjoy to be here with us.
Mike McGrath, please.
Hi, Pep. Well, 2 questions, please. Firstly, do you know whether your Brazilian players can play in Bruges? Have you had that news in the last day?
Yeah, they are in Belgium right now. I think they told me they can play. But we'll see in which condition. You have time to prepare the training session, and because we have to train here, they will not be here. So I have to think about it. But we send them there in Belgium because the day after the game against Bush, they can come back and make a normal life. He should have come back directly here to Manchester. They should have been isolated 10 days in one hotel. And we didn't want that. And that's why they traveled to Belgium. Maybe they are able to play. That is a good news. And after that, for Brighton, Carabao Cup and all the other games we had ahead of us, so we'll be ready.
Can I also just ask about Nathan Ake's performance? Do you think he's a long-term possibility for left back? First time, obviously.
Well, he's an alternative. He's not left back to go overlaps, to do overlaps. He's not this type of guy, but he's so always is incredible, concentrated, so focused, and I know his position is central defender, but today our build-up was with 3 in the back, with Jaime more in the central and John Molly in the right, so it fits perfect for you. And a team like Burnley, that they are a master, strong in the air, in the set pieces and corners, have a player like Nathan alongside Rodri, and the last minutes with Dino and Jaime and John in the second half with Ruben, help us to defend a little bit better these kind of situations. That's why, and he's another guy, like, it's a joy to have him because he's a lovely person, always trained really well. He's incredible, beloved for the team, and this type of persons or players, when I can give the minutes, I'm really pleased for that.
Thank you, Mike. Simon.
Hi, Pep. I'm Eric Laporte, came off early. Is that an injury worry or just managing his minutes for Tuesday?
After 2-0 yellow card, I don't want to take risk. And of course, he played with national team. He was the only player in the international break that played 90 minutes and 90 minutes. Is the only one. And of course, I didn't want to take risk for the yellow card, and of course, give him some rest.
Simon. Martin Blackburn.
Yeah, hi Pep. It was a great performance in Paris last month, but because you lost the game, has that sort of put the pressure on for these 2 games against Bruges to get 2 wins maybe?
We love the pressure. I love it. I love it. I know what you have to do. We have to win. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
we know that. But it's what it is. We live all the time in the brink, for in the edge. So yeah, now rest. We don't have much time. Yesterday they played. We played today. Recover well tomorrow. Prepare a little bit the game against Bruges in the next game, and that's all.
Martin. Last question from Jack. Go on.
Hey, Pep, can I just ask you about the setups of opposition that play here? Do you find it different when teams set up defensively now than what it was when you joined City 5 years ago? There seems to be less space between the defence and the goalkeepers these days.
It's quite similar. The Burnley always make they have 2 types. Burnley always make incredible good high pressing. They take a lot of risk, and they did really, really well. Really, really well. And after, when we are able to do it, they drop. And after they defend so compact, you can cross the balls with Tarkowski there. With now me was not there, but the new central defender, young guy, lad, is strong as well. So holding midfielders, we don't have a big striker for the big header. So we have to do it in another different way. But in the same times, except 15 minutes in the last 15 minutes, the first half, we lost the control. That they won the second balls, and we lost simple balls. In that situation, we struggle. But the first, I would say, 20-25 minutes, the goal, and after the goal, we were really well. In the second half, we were the team like we were before. Unfortunately, we could not score because we had chances. They had two, one in the first half and one in the second, when the boots in the second ball in the free kick. But it's not much against that team, like always create a big problem. So, a good result for us after Champions League is always tricky. And we have him, and start this month before the November international break. Start to winning is important.
The reason I asked that was just it looks like it's really difficult to get in behind teams because they seem to be deeper and deeper.
I had the feeling when we play good, since the first season, always play like that. So it's not. I don't have the feeling that it was different right now. Is in the first season we fought more than right now to be consistent in the way we played, but that's normal. But I think when we're able to play good, all the teams set so deep and just wait the counter-attack.